What's going on, YouTube? It's me, it's the Masked Man, and I'm here today for another video. Now, I want to tell you all, how I'm going to be doing this channel from now on, and that's pretty much, it's just going to be me expressing my feelings. It's just going to be me saying what's on my mind, and I'm going to just make videos that aren't really about anything specifically, that are just about me rambling and ranting and just going off in the heat of the moment. So there's not going to be any real point to the videos that I make. And I'm kind of scared about doing that. I'm kind of scared about doing a video without a point, without a specific topic, but I got to do what I got to do. And it's important to me to continue to crank out videos. It's important to me to get into the swing of making videos consistently, because I haven't been doing that. And I haven't been doing that because I've been afraid that the content that I'm making isn't up to par. Well, it isn't. I'm one of the worst people who do this YouTube thing. I'm not very good at it. My sets are not the greatest. My subject matter is not the greatest. My insight is not the greatest. So what do I really have to say for myself? All I have to say is that it's important that I break out of my shell, because I'm in a shell, and I'm trying to find a way to break out of it. I'm trying to find a way to mature and bust through what's been holding me back as a YouTuber, what's been holding me back as a content creator. And what's been holding me back is the expectation of having somebody watching me, thinking that somebody's going to watch, thinking that somebody's going to look, and thinking that somebody's going to listen. That's been holding me back. Well, I have to let go of that, and I just have to free myself, and I just have to let myself be myself on here. I have to let myself grow as a personality. I have to let myself grow as an individual. I have to just turn on the camera and just talk shit for an hour and just let it be what it's going to be. Because there's nothing wrong with just allowing yourself to be free. There's nothing wrong with just allowing yourself to go off the cuff. There's nothing wrong with allowing yourself to just express, yourself as you see fit and not holding anything back. There's nobody in this room with me. There's nobody in this room with me in this room I'm currently in, and nobody in this room in terms of the comment, the live chat. And I don't say that in an angry way. I say that in a freeing way. It's a freeing experience because it allows me to sort of explore and really think about who I am and how I want to present myself to the world. It allows me to really think and generate ideas, because for the longest time, I've been feeling empty. I've been feeling like there's nothing on the inside of me. And that's because I keep looking for a subject. That's because I keep looking for something specific to say. And the fact is that's not necessary. It's not necessary that that I have anything specific to say. It's not necessary. What's necessary is that I break through what's holding me back, is that I break through what's keeping me, from expressing myself. I worry. I worry that, the wrath of my family is going to come down upon me. I worry about that. I worry about that. I worry that I made the wrong decision in leaving a job that I hated. I worry about that. I worry that, life is going to smack me around and beat me up. But I can't allow that to stop me. I can't allow that to prevent me from living my life with some integrity, living my life with some confidence. I have to really find it in myself to express myself to the fullest, to express myself to the utmost. And that's only going to come with practice. And that's what this is. This is just practice. This is just me practicing, this is just me practicing being me. This is just me. Hey, Tony B, what's up, man? Where was you at on Saturday? Where was you at? I was here. But I've just been saying what these videos are gonna be about, and they just gonna be about my feelings, man. Oh man, it's all good. I thought you put me down, man. I thought you would put me down. But Tony, I don't want you to be alarmed, because the kind of videos that I'm gonna make, you probably not. You off this Saturday? Well, I'm gonna make sure to what time you want me to what time you want me to post up? What time you want me to post up? Same time? But Tony, I was saying that I'm gonna try to just start cranking out sometime in the evening. Okay, I'll do it in the evening. I was just saying that I'm gonna be cranking out videos just to crank them out. So you may not even be interested in watching the shit that I'm gonna start putting out, because I'm just trying to get in the habit of making videos and putting them out. Just making them and putting them out. Even if they trash ass videos, I'm just gonna make them and put them out, because I gotta get in the habit of getting over my procrastination and getting over my shyness of making videos that don't really have a specific topic. And that's been my problem. That's why I went away for so long. Is don't rush it though. I know, but it's like I've I have this thing where I feel like I'm wasting motherfuckers' time. I feel like I'm wasting people's time, and I don't like doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit down or get on my knees rather, make a video and put it out. I'm going to try to put out a video a day. This is my video for today. This is actually my second video because I just put out some on reparations. But I'm going to try to make them. They're going to be around 30 minutes. And I'm just going to be talking, just trying to find, whatever's in my head to express, just to get the hang of really just expressing myself and being myself on camera, because there's really no other way for me to practice other than to do it with different topics, with no topics. I'm just going to turn on the camera and start talking, and whatever I talk about is what I talk about. Whatever I talk about is what I talk about. I'm going to just try to talk. Sounds like a great concept. It sounds terrible to me, but it's just what I'm going to be doing. And, if you want me to talk about something specifically, leave it in the comments and I'll talk about something specifically. But since I don't really have a feeder system, I don't really have a way of getting people to send me a bunch of topics, and nobody seems to really know what to talk about, or else I guess they would be YouTubers. So I'm just gonna just turn on the camera and start talking, and whatever I talk about is what I talk about, and it is what it is. And I'm just going to entitle my videos like just talking, or just talk about you're dealing with females. I could talk about that, but there's nothing to talk about. I've never had a girlfriend. I've never had sex. I've kind of had sex. I got fellatio, but that's about it. It's like I don't have any dealings with females. I would like to, but it's like I'm not really. But why? Because I'm afraid. Because I'm afraid to talk to females. I'm scared. I'm scary. I'm a little bitch when it comes to talking to some strange female I don't know. I'm a bitch when it comes to that. And I don't really got nothing going on in my life, and I don't really have anything to offer a woman. Now I feel like I may be wasting somebody's time talking, but I know I'd be wasting a bitch's time. I know I'd be wasting a bitch's time, so I don't want to waste her time. I ain't got nothing to offer. There's nothing about me that a bitch would want to deal with. There's nothing about me that a bitch would want to deal with. Now I could talk about that. I can make videos about that. Are you MGTOW? Do females ways scare you? No, it's not that. It's not that. And I'm not really MGTOW. I think I may be MGTOW now because I'm just sort of giving up on the whole endeavor because I'm 30 years old. And I'm 30 years old. And if I keep, burning in lust and desire, one day that's going to give me a fucking stroke. So I just have to let go and just let other men be the one who deal with women. But females, I've never really had a relationship to really know females' ways like that, to really deal with them on a deep personal level. So I don't really know. All I know is that every time I hear some guy talking about women, they're talking about the problems that they have with women. They're talking about the issues that they have with women. And I'm just like, my God, I don't want that in my life. I want a bitch to make my life easy. I don't want her to make my life more difficult. I don't want her to make my life more of a problem. So I got a comment. I got a comment on one of my videos. Wonder what it is. Sorry, I got distracted. This goddamn Google Chrome. Oh, on my reparations video. What they say? They just saying that I'm not gonna get reparations and whatever bullshit. I ain't got time to go back and forth with them. But anyway, what the hell was I saying? Oh, I was saying that yeah, I fuck them. Yeah, it's probably some white motherfucker who don't want to see us get reparations. Look, one day we gonna get reparations. It may not be in my lifetime. Hopefully, it's in my lifetime because I don't ever want to die. But you know, one day we gonna get reparations, so he can just eat a dick with that bullshit that he's talking about. But as far as females goes, I'm just not experienced. I'm very socially awkward. I get anxious. I see a female and they always look mean to me. They always look like they got a mean expression on their face, like they mad about something. And I don't want to walk up to them and get them more mad or whatever. And I don't really have a personality. Yeah. And I don't really have a personality, man. It's when I'm not on here, when I don't have to talk, for the sake of, making an interesting video, I don't really have shit to say. I don't really have nothing to say. Nothing of interest really comes to mind. I just be scraping, digging down deep, trying to figure out something to say, and nothing ever comes to mind. I just came from the mall, and there's this guy I know in the mall called Jay, and he was with he a Mexican dude. He was with a black chick, and him and the black chick, they walked into Dillard's and they met some other people in Dillard's, and they got to talking, and I was just standing there like a bump on a log. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to contribute to the conversation. They was talking back and forth, and I couldn't add anything to the conversation because I'm just not a naturally talkative person. And I bring that into my dealings with females. I don't really have anything to say. I really don't have anything to offer. You go through that all the time. Yeah, man, I really don't have I really don't have anything to offer. So I just basically I've given up. And I'm just trying to, and I get rejected. That shit sucks, bro. You get rejected. See, I don't, they always, when I was talking to females, and I only did it for like a month, when I was talking to females trying to get to date them, they kept telling me that they had boyfriends. Is that how they reject you, or do they just reject you flat out? Because with me, it's just I've lost interest in wanting just stop talking to you. Damn. I've lost interest in wanting something that I'm not going to get. I've lost interest in having a desire to have something that I'm not going to get. So I just peeled back the layers and said, look, I should just not want this anymore. And if the universe wants me to have it, then the universe can provide it. The universe can make a way for me to have a chick that I'd find acceptable. But if the universe doesn't make it happen, then it's not going to happen, because I'm not going to go out on the hunt. I'm not going to go out on patrol. I'm not going to go out and put on, my Sunday's best and try to mac to a bitch. I'm just not going to do it. I ain't got no interest in it. I'm just not built for that kind of work. I'm not built to just go from girl to girl to girl to girl, and then one goes through with it, and then she ain't shit. So just not right now, but when the time is right. The time may never be right. I may go to my grave without ever being with a woman. I may go to my grave because I'm giving up on the pursuit of it. I'm giving up on the pursuit of it because it's too taxing on my mind. It's too taxing on my psyche to want it constantly. Now I still look when I see a fine bitch. I still look at her, but I'm not thinking, the wheels aren't turning in my head anymore. Like, oh, what can I say? Oh, what can I say? I'm not thinking that anymore. I'm just leaving it alone. She's for somebody else. And I want to speak still. I want to, talk, but I just want to talk. I would just like, you got to get uncomfortable and make that your new comfort. It's just, I ain't got nothing to give. It's just, I would really just want bitches as friends. I would really just want to hang out with a bitch, to chill with a bitch, to talk, maybe rub her a little bit, but that's about it. I don't want sex or nothing like that. I don't, because I really can't do nothing, that I'm not going to go into withering detail, but it's just, I'm not going to rock a bitch's world or anything. It's really going to be a waste of both of our times, if we engage in that kind of thing. So it's not, what is the point? So you won't work hard for her or defend her honor? No. What? No, absolutely not. I'm not a brave man. And no, I'm not gonna work hard for a female. I'm not gonna work hard for a female. No, I'm not gonna work hard for a female. No. I'm just at a point in my life where I want to find because I don't know her. I'd be working hard for a stranger. I'd be working hard to gain the attention, to gain the love and the appreciation of a stranger. I don't know none of these random bitches in the street. I don't know them. Not to say that they bad people, not to impugn their honor or anything like that, but it's just, I need to be focused on doing this and getting a job. But that's why it takes time. You feel me? I understand, that it takes time, but I just don't have any interest anymore in using up my mental faculties. I need to be focused on not going insane. I done been in the mental institution on 4 or 5 different occasions. I can't remember at this point because I'm probably never going back. But I've lost my mind over bitches. I've really lost my mind because I wanted to do it, but I couldn't find the courage to do it. And it literally drove me crazy. So I'm like, I need to give this up. Well, one time I went in, I was trying to have a relationship with the gay female singer Janelle Monáe. I was trying to get with her, and for whatever reason, I thought I could jump from Shreveport, Louisiana to get with her some kind of way. In my mind, it made sense at the time. Yeah. Yes. Somehow that made sense to me that I was going to get with her, and all that shit that she was doing didn't deter me from the idea that I could get with her. So I'm just having some insane thoughts, some insane musings in my mind because I want somebody, but I can't get somebody, instead of being content and working where I am. It's like, man, I need to focus on finding me a cool little laid back ass job so I can do this full time and I can just make my videos and just know and tell people in my city that I do it. So maybe a couple of motherfuckers can find me and be social and get out of my shell and do shit like that. I need to get out of my shell. I need to break free of what's been harming me, of what's been cursing me. And that's not going to happen if I'm worried about getting with a bitch. It's not going to happen. That's going to distract me, and that's going to take away from my concentration and my focus. Yeah, I'm trying to improve on me. It's like, it'd be nice if my sister would just let me chill at the crib, but she ain't gonna do that. So I gotta find a job, and it's gotta be, yeah, I gotta find a job and some cool, some laid back. I'm trying to do security. Do that, do security, and really just chill and just make my videos and try to get to know me, because there's not really much to my character. There's not really much to me as an individual. There's not a lot to that. There's not a whole lot of dimensions. There's not a whole lot of angles to me, and I'm trying to develop. I'm trying to grow, and the only way that happens is if I put the time in and I make these videos. These videos are my way of expressing myself. These videos are my way of breaking through my shell, breaking through what's been holding me back. And the only way that I continue that is if I don't really have many kind of distractions. And trying to get with a bitch is just going to be a bit of a distraction. It's just going to be something that's kind of holding me back, something that's kind of pulling me down. So I'm just letting it go. It's like, if the universe wants it to happen, if there's some kind of way that it just sort of works out, because the girl that I lost in college, her name was Brittany. And I loved this girl. I really loved her. But in my head at the time, I was trying to be like a player or a Mac. And instead of just opening up and telling this girl, look, I like you, I want to be with you, I want you to be my girlfriend, instead of doing that, I was just I kind of was real laid back with the shit. I didn't tell her how I felt. I didn't tell her that I really liked her. Even after she sucked my dick, I still didn't tell her that she liked me. Next thing I know, next semester, she got a boyfriend because she wanted somebody to give her some validation. She wanted somebody to give her some kind of positive reinforcement that I just did not have the power to give her. What's cold? That I didn't tell her I like her, that she had a boyfriend. I just didn't have the power to tell her that how I felt. I didn't have the power to tell her that I cared about her. So how she did you. It wasn't cold, man. You had to, you really would have to have been there. You really would have to have been there. I have never in my life, not before her or since she got out of my life, have I ever had somebody who was so enthusiastic to be around me. This bitch, when she saw me, she was happy. Her eyes would light up. She would smile. She would damn near be skipping to see me. And I just really got a kick out of that. But she would always talk about other niggas that she sucked your dick. My nigga, that's validation without saying it. What do you mean that's validation without saying it? Is it validation from her or me? It wasn't validation from me. I didn't give her no positive reinforcement. I didn't from her. Yeah, from her. Yeah, that's validation from her. But even after she did that, even after she did that, I'm texting somebody on Facebook right now. Hold on, give me a second. I've been meaning to talk to this girl on Facebook, you know, not in a relationship sort of way. I think she gay, but just talk to her because she's real popping in my city, and I just want to have a better relationship with her. Yeah, man. Oh, back to what I was saying. She was enthusiastic to see me. She was happy to see me. She was pleased when I walked into a room. And after she sucked my dick, I could have said right then and there, look, I want you to be my girl. I want you to be my lady. But I didn't say that. I could have said, let's do it again. I didn't say that. I didn't have the power to say anything to let her know that she was safe with me, that she could trust in me, and I lost her. I didn't lose her all in you didn't need to, she knew it. But I should have said something for my own benefit. If I would have asked her to be my girlfriend, she may have said no. She may have said, look, nigga, I don't want to look, I just did that. I just did that because I was horny. I don't want to be with you. She could have said that. But for my own personal, that's like, I don't have many regrets. My life isn't great. My life isn't amazing anything. But I tend to not have regrets. But one of my only regrets is that I didn't tell her how I felt about her. I didn't tell her that I loved her. You know, and I don't even believe in love and all that shit. I don't believe in, and I may do a video on love and how I don't really believe in love and what is love and all of that. And I think I've done one of those videos in the past, but I can do one again because I don't have that many followers that people that get tired of me making repetitive videos. And I've already said that I'm just gonna be making videos to be making videos. But I didn't tell her that I loved her. That's one of my only regrets. Oh man. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe that's the case. Maybe she knew how I felt. Maybe she knew, but I should have told her so she could have heard the words and we could have had the conversation and and everything would have been out in the open. So it wouldn't have been because she she this was a very honest bitch. She was a very honest person. But she wouldn't tell me that she liked me though. Words mean that I understand. I understand, man. I understand, but it's just like sometimes things have to be said. Sometimes things have to be said, things have to be uttered. I regret not looking her in the eye and telling her how I felt. I regret that. That's one of my regrets, you know, and I'll never get the chance because I don't even know if this bitch is still alive because she's gone radio silent. She ain't on Facebook. She ain't got no Twitter. There's no way for me to find this bitch. This bitch is a ghost. This bitch is a ghost. She's gone. I'll never see her again. How long ago was the last time I talked to her? We were out of school, but it was like I was a few years out of school. It was maybe like 3 or 4 years back was the last time I ever spoke to her. I was speaking to her on the telephone and through email. But I 2016, it might have been 2016 was the last time I spoke to her. Might have been. Yeah, I spoke to her after the dude. I spoke. We met our freshman year in college. She was a year younger than me. We met our freshman year in college, and I pretty much kept in touch with her all throughout college, and that happened our freshman year. We kind of over time, she kind of grew more and more distant from me, but we were always still kind of like friends. We were always still kind of like friends, but we were never officially boyfriend and girlfriend. We were never that, but we were tight. It's like I had her number. I would hang out at her in her apartment. She would hang out in my apartment. We would talk almost every day. But then after her boyfriend, she sort of switched up a little bit. But we still kind of talk. But you know, that was my chance. That was the one who got away. That was the girl I was supposed to be with because we were vibing. Do you feel anxiety when talking to her? I never really felt any kind of way talking to her. It just never occurred to me in those moments to let her know how I felt about her. It never occurred to me to let her know that I wanted to be her man. It never occurred to me to say, look, you messing with them lame-os, you need to come mess with a real O. It never occurred to me to do that. It never occurred to me to do it. It just never occurred to me to do it. And over time, she was just gone. She was just gone. And now she's gone forever and I'll never see her again. But, you know, that's one of my regrets. That's one of my regrets that I didn't tell Brittany how I felt about her. But, you know, yeah, man. Yeah. It's just, you don't do everything right in your life, but you want to be able to stand by what you do. See, quitting this job that I just quit, that may not have been the best decision. And it may end up biting me in the ass, but I just look at it, look, death is real. The way I look at that goddamn job, death is real, and I could die at any moment. And I don't want to be doing some piece of shit job that I hate and fucking fall down and die. And I was doing some bullshit ass job. when I could possibly just be chilling at the house, making my sister a little upset, and you know, chilling. I could be chilling versus pissing somebody off. I piss somebody off, god damn it. So it just is what it is with that. So I don't really have regrets with that. And eventually over time something could possibly fall into my lap as far as a job goes. But that damn Brittany, man, I've regretted that for years, and I'll never get over that. I'll never get over, that. Oh, you've been looking for a job? Sorta. 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 I'm gonna find something. Some will pop up that I like. Some will pop up. But I don't have this is my dream job, but this ain't never gonna pay the bills. Cause I suck. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, I suck. And I'm never gonna be great. I'm never gonna have 1 million subscribers. I'm never gonna be able to do this. And I cuss. I like to cuss. I like to cuss like Eddie Murphy from Delirious and Raw. I like to cuss. So they ain't gonna monetize my channel, even if I do get the views. I'm gonna strive for it. Like I said, because people aren't sending me topics, and because I have trouble coming up with topics on my own, I'm just gonna turn on the camera and talk. And just whatever happens, happens. And if you could do me a favor, you said that you edit videos and shit. If you are bored one day and you watch one of these god awful videos and you see some good pieces, some good bits and pieces, edit that shit together and put it out somewhere. Put it on Facebook, or get a Twitter account and put it up on Twitter, or do something with it if you see some good bits and pieces in there. Because I can't do it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna strive to be the best YouTuber I can be. I'm definitely gonna strive to be the best that I could be at it. But yeah, man, the only regret I really have is Brittany. I don't have any other regrets. I haven't lived my life. What if I make a second channel for you and edit it and put them on there? Yeah, you can do that. Just call it Mr. Mask Man 2 or whatever. Call it Mr. You'd have to give me the passwords and shit like that, so I'd have access to it. So I'd have access to the channel. You'd have to give me like the passwords and stuff, so I could go in and do stuff and change stuff one day. But yeah, you can do that, and just put the videos in different places to where people can see them. Yeah, just chop them up and name them and do stuff like that. Give them little names or whatnot. But I don't really think you're gonna find too much useful in the shit that I'm gonna be saying, because I'm just gonna be saying shit to be saying shit. But yeah, if you can find something in them, please take them and use them and chop them up and put them out and let people know. Yeah, man, good deal. Good deal. But yeah, man, that's the only regret I have. The only regret I have is that I faked over Brittany. I don't have any other regrets. It's like I didn't make the best choices. I didn't study in school like I should have studied. I didn't apply myself when it would have blah blah blah. I did not apply myself when it really would have mattered. I didn't stick to singing. If you don't know, I used to be a great singer, bro. What you went for again? Oh, in school. In school, I went to school for business administration, and I got my degree. Yeah, I went to school for business administration. I got my degree. I didn't stick to singing. I used to be a great singer, a wonderful singer. Everybody would compliment me on my singing, but one motherfucker, my dad telling me I couldn't sing, got in my head. I stopped singing, and now I can't sing no more. I can't sing to save my life. And I used to be great at it, but if I would have applied myself, and stuck with it, I could have made something out of that. I could have made something out of singing. Now, I never wrote songs or nothing. You'll sing on this stream. I can't sing no more. I can't sing no more. My voice is gone. My voice is gone. I used to be able to sing real. Do it. What you want me to sing? What you want me to? You want me to perform for you? You want me to perform for you? What you want me to sing? This goddamn bitch will never respond to me. I guess we ain't friends. She acted right. I know she saw that shit. Temptations losing you. I don't know that. Let me sing what I know. Let me sing something that I know. I don't know Temptations losing you. Let me think. Let me think. If this world were mine, I would lay at your feet all that I own. You've been so good to me. If this world were mine, I'd give you the flowers, the birds, and the bees. It's so nice to be. It would be all I need if this world were mine. That's all you get. That's all you get. That's all you get. That's all you get. I can't sing no more, man. I can't sing no more. I used to be great. I used to be great. I used to be great, but my voice is gone. My voice is gone. I can't do it no more. And I would have made something out of that, but I never pursued it. I never told my parents, fuck you. You need to give me voice lessons. It wasn't that good, nigga. You lying. You just my biggest fan. You gassing my head up. I know better. I know better. I appreciate the love, dude, but I can't. I'm all right. I ain't as bad as Martin, but I know I got you. I know I got you because you lying. Because you lying, nigga. No, I can't sing no more. No, I can't sing no more. Don't gas me up, man. Don't gas me up. Don't gas me up. Now, I'm not as bad as Martin. I'm not as bad as Martin, but I'm damn sure ain't no fucking Luther. Damn sure ain't no fucking Luther. But for real though, For real though, you got any regrets as far as females? You got any regrets that you meant to go left and you went right? You meant to go right, you went left. You got any regrets? Too many. I just got the one. I just got the one because that bitch was special, man. She was special. She really was. I ain't never met a bitch like her before or since, man. She was so honest. She was so sweet. She was just the best. She was the best. And I had my chance and I fucked it up. And I never had that chance again. So that's why I pretty much have given up on pursuing women, because I'll never find that again. I didn't find it the first time. It just sort of happened. I sat in the front of class. She was sitting behind me. I asked her a question, and boop, bop, boop, we hit it off. We became friends. It wasn't me trying to mac to her or me trying to be a player. It just happened organically. So if I find another bitch, it just gotta happen like that. It just gotta happen organically. It just gotta spontaneously spring out of nowhere. But I ain't pursuing it. I'm not putting any energy, any effort behind it. I'm not trying to go out and go get it. If it don't happen, then that's cool. I do this. This is what I do. I ain't got time to be asking random chicks on the street, do you got a man? 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 I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm leaving that shit for somebody else. Somebody else can do all that goddamn chasing, and you can reap the rewards of the chase. But I'm done. I'm cool. I'm cool. I tried it for a cool little minute. You can make it. You can make it. You can make it. You can make it. But I'm still mad that you told me I could sing, nigga. I'm still mad about that. You know I can't sing. Now don't lie to me. Now, if you want to be my, do you got a man? Do you got a man? If you want to be my boy, then you can't lie to me. You got to be straight up with me when I'm fucking up. You got to be straight up with me. You got to be straight up. You can't lie to me. If you want to be my friend, if you want to be my homeboy, if you want to be my fan or whatever the fuck we are to each other, if you want to be that, then don't lie to me. Don't tell me I can sing when I can't sing. Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't that good either. It wasn't that good either. But yeah, man. It's just if I can ever afford it, how much does vocal training even cost? But I'm too old to become a brand new singer. I'm 30 years old. Who the fuck gonna take me seriously as a brand new singer who don't even write his own shit? They gonna rape me out the ass trying to be a singer who don't write. You gotta write your own music now because to get them royalty checks. If I don't write my shit, I ain't gonna get no checks, and I'm just gonna be singing to be singing. I don't want to do that. I need them royalty checks. I need to be getting paid residuals off my music. Oh. Excuse me. Shit, you don't look like it. Lie to the people. Do it all the time. Shit, you don't look like it. Lie to them people. Do it all the time. You don't look 30. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But I am. I just got my hair, you know. Hair makes you look young. Hair makes you look young. But for real though, I'm gonna be putting out some trash, but not intentionally trash. Okay, it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna try to make you sit through some bullshit, but I'm just gonna flip on the camera and be talking. I'm just gonna be talking about whatever, and I don't know if a topic is gonna even pop into my head. I may talk about strawberry jam and how, you know, I ain't never had. Well, I ain't had strawberry jam in a while, and strawberry jam is kind of good to me. I like strawberry jelly, but I don't think I usually had strawberry jam. I don't think I ever had. Have I ever had strawberry jam? I don't know. It may be some shit like that. Real stream of consciousness, just off the cuff. I know, I know, I know, but I need something to talk about, and it's just whatever. It's just whatever. I'm not saying that I'm gonna talk about strawberry jam. I'm just saying it could be whatever pops into my head. It can be whatever pops into my head, and I'm just gonna go off of that. I'm just gonna go off of that. But I'm happy that you know what it's like to deal with the ladies, that you know what it's like to deal with them, because I don't, and I really can't do much or say much on the subject. But what I'm gonna talk about, I may talk about, you know, yeah, if you put some topics in the stream, I'll write them down and I'll talk about them. But you ain't gonna put enough, so I'm gonna still do what I'm gonna do. But if you put something down, I'll talk about it. I may talk about it in the stream if it's not enough to make a whole video out of, but I'll talk about it if it's enough. Talk about hip hop. That's kind of vague. Where's my notebook? You want me to talk about the genre of hip hop? That's very big. Hip hop is very big. I told you I watched that show called Rhythm and Flow on Netflix. That was pretty good. I like that show, and that's hip hop related. That's related to hip hop. But as far as you want me to talk about the state of hip hop? I don't really listen to music like that. I don't listen to music or watch TV like that anymore. That's why I kind of need topics. But you'd have to give me something specific that I could look up that's going on in hip hop. You'd have to give me like T.I. and his daughter. I did a video about T.I. and his daughter, how he goes with his daughter to the gynecologist to make sure she still is a virgin. Why I don't listen to hip hop. That's a topic. Oh, why I don't listen to hip hop. I mean, I listen to what comes on the radio. I just don't search for music, but I can say why I don't search for music. I don't really search for music like that. I'm not really a big into music. I listen to R. Kelly, but that's pretty much it. I like good ass singing, but that's pretty much it. I don't really I don't really go out of my way to try to find music. It's just whatever comes on the radio. Whatever comes on the radio, I'll listen to it like that. But as far as R. Kelly allegations, I'm a fan of R. Kelly, so I don't want to throw R. Kelly under the bus like the media has. R. Kelly is already, he suffered enough. He doesn't need any more from me. He suffered enough. I'm not going to pile on to R. Kelly. I'm not going to pile on to R. Kelly. R. Kelly suffered enough. Kanye West, Trump support. I'm writing down what you say. But he don't really support Trump no more. So that's not really a video I can make because that's not really current anymore. Gun control. Okay. Gun control. I guess I can make a video about gun control. I've never owned a gun in my life. I've never owned a gun. I've never shot a gun. I've never owned a gun. The only thing I ever shot was like a BB gun. School shootings. Gun. That's like you want me to make two separate videos, one about gun control and one about school shootings? Or do you want me to make the same video? The same. Yeah, man. Yeah, but the Kanye West Trump thing, Kanye West, he backed off of being a Trump supporter, and now he doing his Jesus thing. Marriage. Okay. Okay. Poverty in America. Okay, got it. Yeah, man. Nah, you ain't gonna get no genius. That's like all I can think of right now. Well, you ain't gonna get like no genius level articulate version of all this shit. I'm just a regular ass nigga. So I'm gonna break it down the best I can, but I break it down the best way I know how, but I'm not so you said why I don't listen to hippity hop. I'm not looking for real authenticity. I don't know what that word is. I'm not looking for TGATVIM. I'm looking for real authentic. I'm look for real authenticity. All I can give you is how I feel, man. All I can give you is what I think. I can't really I'm looking for real authenticity. That's all I can give you, man. That's all I can give you. All I can give you is the real authenticity, man. That's all I can give you. I will try to break that shit down. I will try to break. I need to leave a comment to this motherfucker who left me a comment about reparations. Sorry, my phone is shitty. No problem, bro. No problem, bro. No problem. No problem. Where you at right now? You at home? You at work? So let me break it down. Okay, why I don't listen to hip hop? Why I don't search for music? Gun control, school shootings, marriage, and the crib, poverty in America. Yep. Oh. I appreciate you being on this thing with me, man, because I was gonna do this thing dolo, and who knows what I would have talked about. I didn't plan on talking about Brittany today. I didn't plan on talking about her today. You know, I don't really plan on doing any more videos on her because she's going on with her life. She's living wherever she's living, if she's living, you know, and she's going on to do what she's going on to do. I thought she'd be doing big things because she was a very smart girl, but apparently, you know, being black in America, I don't want to be remembered. I want to be alive. And if I die, I'm just dead. Fuck me. You know, it doesn't matter. But I don't know, man. I don't know. If I'm dead and gone, then it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. But I don't this is what I want to be remembered for. This is why I do this for legacy. This is my legacy. This YouTube channel is my legacy. Since I don't have a wife and I don't have children, and I'll probably never have that, you know, this like Patrice O'Neal. Like Patrice O'Neal became a legendary comedian because he opened his mouth and he expressed himself every chance he got. Every chance he got, he opened his mouth and he expressed himself, and he became a legend. He didn't have any children. That bitch is doing a horrible job. The bitch that was his girlfriend, Vaughn, is doing a horrible job of managing his legacy. But because he spoke up and he spoke out, he is remembered as a legend. He is revered. He is loved. People consider him one of the greatest of all time. If you haven't heard of Patrice O'Neal, you should definitely check him out. You know, because he is one of the greatest to ever do it. Let me say that right now. But yeah, man, that's what I want to be. This is what I want to be remembered for. If I have to die. And most people, they say everybody that's ever going to live is going to die, and the whole universe is going to turn into ashes, and nothing is going to be left of nothing. Yeah. And he got that way from going on Opie and Anthony and just spitting. He just went on there and just started spitting. He would spit and spit and spit some more, and he became iconic. He became iconic. Is a legend. Yeah, man. So that's what I want to be remembered for. Just coming on, speaking my mind, and hopefully I elevate and I'll grow as a person. I'll grow as an individual, and I get to the level of a Patrice O'Neal. Patrice is one of my heroes. Patrice is he's one of the few guys that's a celebrity, somebody I never met, that when he died, it really affected me. I was hurt when Patrice O'Neal died because I felt like a part of me died with him. I felt like a part of me died with Patrice because he was that voice. He was that guy who could articulate a point, and say something that needed to be said in a way that it needed to be said. And he could just say something in such a way that it would just cut through all the bullshit. And he just had a power and a forcefulness to get a point across. And when he died, I felt like, oh God, man, who's gonna be that guy? Who's gonna be that guy? Bernie Mac, yeah. But Bernie Mac, he was sick for a while, so at least you kind of seen it coming with Bernie. But Patrice, he just had a stroke, and then he lasted for a couple of weeks, and then he was gone. But Patrice, he was always talking about, how he was sick and whatnot. But, it was it just wasn't the business. It just wasn't the business to see him go like he went. He should have had at least another 10 years in him. But he didn't. If Patrice would have had another 10 years, he'd have been the top comedian of all time. He would have unseated Richard Pryor, I believe. But we'll never know. We'll never know. But yeah, man. Yeah. The stream been going on for about an hour and 13. I appreciate you staying in here with me. I appreciate you for coming through. Hey, man, as long as you show up, I'll show up, man. As long as you show up, I can't be in this bitch by myself. Because I probably would have cut out a long time ago if you wasn't in this bitch, and I definitely wouldn't have talked about what I talked about if you hadn't steered the conversation towards women. I definitely wouldn't have talked about that. I may do a video on, why I suck with women. I may do that video. But yeah, I'll do a video on Saturday, maybe around 3 o'clock. And we can chop it up again there. I know you said you gotta go. I don't want to hold you. And I'll see you. And I'll see you when I see you, bro. Peace, bro. Peace. Oh shit, this fucking racist that replied to me.